Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Bhavani Shankaraya Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha. We will start today's proceedings with the Devi Stuti song by Sushila Mehta, accompanied by Vijaya Naimpalli for Mangala Charan.
गात्र वीणा नाद से निज जीवन 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 झंकृत आनंद
The next item on the agenda is the offering Phala Samarpan to Iswarananda Giriji. Seek blessings from him. Next item is the welcome address by the President Standing Committee of Chitrapur Mutt. It is exactly a 1 year back when Swami Iswarananda Giriji came to Sri Chitrapur Mutt after a long gap of almost 8 years. And at that time I had made a request to Iswarananda Giriji Swami that he should bless us by making a schedule to come to Sri Chitrapur Mutt every year. I am delighted that Swami G has obliged us by scheduling this particular trip, and that too with a bounty of bonus by arranging a shibir for 5 days in Sri Chitrapur Mutt. I think that's a wonderful gesture, and we've totally obliged Swami Ji for doing all this. We are very honored to receive Swami Ji as well as Samit Sadhakas here for the next 5 days. Swami Iswarananda Giriji's love and affection for Chitrapur Saraswats is well known, and I don't have to spell out. We all know that he has given our community his most precious jewel from his treasure in Srimad Sadhyoja Shankarashram Swamiji as 11th Mathadipati of Sri Chitrapur Mutt, for which every Chitrapur Saraswat is eternally grateful to you, Swamiji. Today we have ushered into the year 2013, and this morning's Lord Bhaskara Dinkara Darshan at 7:09 was memorable and unforgettable experience for all of us. It was a complete experience of ecstasy to receive blessings from Lord of Light when he ushered us into 2013 with Swami Iswarananda Giriji doing Surya Pujan on the serene ambience of the Cambrai village plateau. Samit Sadhana Shibir is being organized from tomorrow till 6th of January at Panchwati grounds, and I welcome all the delegates to Shirali to actively participate in this Shibir in the midst of this great Kshetra, surrounded by a mound of mountains, mound of forest, and mound of sea, a unique place for doing one's sadhana. On behalf of Chitrapur Saraswat community and Sri Chitrapur Mutt administration, I once again welcome Swami Iswarananda Giriji. Swamiji, now that Aranyakshi has sent you an open invitation, Swamiji, I trust you will bless us at Shirali more often in coming months. I don't want to take any much time. I think I've given the message that I wanted to. Now I request Sudhir Shroff to brief on the new Samit's publication before its release by Swami Iswarananda Giriji. Sudhir Shroff.
Sudhir Shroff, Samvit Sadhaka from Ahmedabad, Shankaralok, and a tiny speck of sand in the feet of Pujya Shri offers his prostrations in the lotus feet of Paramahansa Parivrajacharya, Param Pujya Swami G Maharaj. I offer my prostrations in the feet of Pujya Swami Sri Sajudat Shankarashram. My salutations to the President, Standing Committee, who had showered me with his affection when he had come to Ahmedabad to our Shankaralok last winter, along with such wonderful members of the Chitrapur Mutt. And my salutations to my own entire Shirali Saraswat family. I say my own because in the last couple of days, every moment, we have been simply immersed in the love and affection, in the personal attention of every Shirali member here present. I have the privilege of sharing a few details of the release is going to be done just now. Samvit Sadhanayan is releasing a Samvit calendar for the first time. Of course, the inspiration, the entire design has to come from our own mystic, from our own magical, creative master, Param Pujya Swamiji. The calendar, in it, the first 8 months are represented by 8 pages which reflect the Ashtamurti. The rest 4 months reflect 4 divine gurus, but they will reveal themselves to you when you seek to search them in the calendar. The calendar has the silence of the mountains. As Vinodji just now said, it certainly reflects the silence of the forests, and it also has the silence of the waters. And just like a small bud silently blossoms and opens into a beautiful flower, similarly, Pujya's grace silently worked to bring this poetic expression to light. This calendar has taken shape because of the Samvit devotion, that utter devotion of so many sadhakas who have contributed to its creation. All the pictures have been taken by our own Samvit sadhakas. Our own Shri Kishan Kalyanpur of Shirali, his pictures are there. Shri Ashwini Vyas of Jodhpur, Shri Tarun Gehlot of Mount Abu. This is a pure Samvit Sadhanayan product coming from all the Samvit centers of the country. I am extremely privileged to be a part of this Samvit mystical creation in whatever meager capacity. I am extremely kritkritya of Pujya Shri of giving me this chance of being a nimit, of being a part of this magical creation. I request Pujya Shri to release the new Samvit calendar. Thank you so much.
कर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ नमः पार्वती पातये हर Namo Gurubhyaha, that is the calendar. Samvit year 2013, dedicated to the worship of the Samvit Master. It is titled Gurubhyo Namaha. As has been already told you, the 12 Gurus are represented here. Naturally, I dedicate the first blossom to the Guru of Gurus, Bhagavan Shri Dakshinamurti. It's natural, I am just anxious, itching to offer this to dear Sadhyajaji. Sudhir has toiled the most day and night for months together, giving his utmost care. Up to the last minute, few days ago, when this was printed and he himself has brought it, I would like to offer this to Sudhir Shrav and hope he will dedicate himself like this to Samvit Sadhanayana. He has been amply supported by and constant consultation, advice and supervision was given by dear Balaji Srinivasan. I request him to come and accept this offering. Thank you, Mahadev. And I offer it to the entire Samvit Sadhaka Samoha, particularly the Saraswata Samoha present here, organizing this function. On behalf of them, dear Vinodji will come and accept this.
May I now request Srimad Sadhuja Chakrasham Swamiji to address the audience.
कर्णस्वर्णविलोलकुण्डलधरामापीनवक्षोरुहां मुक्ताहारविभूषणां परिलसद् धम्मिल्लसम्मल्लिकाम् लीलालोलितलोचनां शशिमुखीम् आबद्धकाञ्चीसृजं दीव्यन्तीं भुवनेश्वरीं मनुदिनं वन्दामहे मातरम् आनन्दाश्रमशिष्याग्र्यं स्वानन्दाम्बुधिमज्जितम् आनन्दाश्रमिणं वन्दे परिज्ञानाश्रमं गुरुम् ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीभवानी शङ्कराय नमः। श्रीमात्रे नमः। It is truly a matter of pride for us to have Swami G here in Chitrapur Mutt on the first day of the year, and Swami Ji has come here Sashaktigam Saparivaram Sayudham with a lot of very dear Samvit sadhakas as well. Vinod Yannamadimam just mentioned he had extracted a promise out of Swamiji a couple of years ago that Swamiji would be giving us darshan in Shri Chitrapur Mat Shirali every year. I would like to read the fine print in this contract. Does it include 12 and 2013? Because Swamiji has arrived here in December and Swamiji is continuing in 13. This comes under 2013 Swami, or 12. We'll put it in 12. The first time Swamiji came here was in 11. This is 2012 that has sort of happened, and we can still expect Swamiji any time in 13. I am very happy because I believe Swamiji is extremely happy with the Aranyakshi that has been improved upon, built mainly for Bade Swamiji. The last time Swamiji was here, Swamiji had mentioned that it is here that he can experience the Aranya Mauna, the Giri Mauna, and the Samudra Mauna, Varuna Mauna. He had expressed his happiness at being here, and I think that emboldened us into inviting him again. And I believe that Aranyakshi will be a very beautiful retreat for Bade Swamiji. I would like to publicly announce that I have made a pratigna or two. First, I will not get tense when Swamiji is here. Second, I will not insist that I be here when Swamiji is here. So Swamiji will be free to come here, stay here, bless us merely by his presence in Aranyakshi. I am sure this is going to happen, and it's going to be very good for all of us, the mutt and the sadhakas who come here when Swamiji permits us to have satsang. Yesterday we had an informal session, a meeting where the Shibiratris were briefed about the forthcoming Shibir. I had also spoken, and then I had requested Swamiji to give us some sort of instructions, some advice on how to conduct this Shibir, how to go ahead. Swamiji had briefly explained that the Samvin mark, there are no specific instructions that can be given to the Shibira. It is your own creativity, it is your sense of belonging, it is your deep desire to connect with Samvit that will guide you. Swamiji had also meditated and expressed his meditations through a shloka, the Dhyana shloka. I have a few words of that. It is very marmik, jisko kehte hain, very pertinent to what we have to meditate upon before we go ahead for the next few days. Ring, 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 japatushte, himaruchi mukute, vallaki, vajrahaste, matar, matar, dhahamama jadatam, dehi buddhim prashastam. This is the first stanza. Here the mother is meditated upon. She is invoked through her bijakshara, through her mantra. And then the prayer, Dhahamama jadatam, I want to connect, and this jadata prevents me from understanding. I am confronted by the nama rupa that you project, the desha kala kalana, and I sense your presence behind this, but I am not able to connect. So give me the buddhi, prashasta buddhi, through which I will be able to pierce through this, or I will be able to feel you in my heart. And then Vidye, Vedanta Vedye, Guru Hridaya Gruhe, Mokshade Mukti Marge, Marga Atita Swarupe. And I haven't got the next word, Swamiji. Vidye, Vedanta Vedye, Vidya Swarupini. Vidye, the Sambodhana of the mother. I do your mantra japa because I want a prashasta buddhi. You are the Vidya at all levels. Vidya Vedanta Vedya. You are Brahma Vidya Swarupini. The goal of our Shastras of Vedanta. Guru Hrudaya Grihe. And where do you recite? Guru ke hriday mein jo nivas karne wali ho tumko namaskar. Guru Hrudaya Grihe. Grihe. She who has made a nest in the heart of the Guru, who has sort of decided to reside in the Guru, something like that, in the heart of the Guru. Ab Gurutva itself implies Vishala. So jiska hriday itna bada ho, तो वहीं पे तो वो विराजमती होगी. इस प्रकार से गुरु हृदय गृहे मोक्ष दे मुक्ति मार्गे. आप मोक्षदा हो, मैं आपको नमस्कार करता हूँ. आप मुक्ति का मार्ग हो, श्रेय हो या प्रेय हो, ये निर्णय मेरे हाथ में है. श्रेय की ओर ले जाने वाली तुम हो, मैं आपको नमस्कार करता हूँ. एंड देन स्टम्बलिंग ब्लॉक. Margatita Swarupe. I think the whole pravachan that Swamiji delivered was an elaboration of this particular shloka. Margatita Swarupe. You are beyond any marga. You cannot be charted. There is no map to reach you. So there is extreme sensitivity that is demanded of the sadhaka, and then he can proceed. This was brought out by Swamiji. I don't want to elaborate on that. What I was trying to say is, there is a stage where the sadhaka has to make his own effort. There is a stage where he has to start surrendering. It may happen simultaneously also. We are aware of the sadhana, the intensity that has to be increased by the effort we put in. At the same time, a tremendous sense of surrender has to come into the sadhaka, because he realizes she is not something that can be attained. She is not a goal apart from him. And then in that moment of surrender, he discovers her in the heart of the Guru Hridaya Grihe. Devi Samvit Swarupe. This is what Swamiji brought out, and I think Swamiji's entire life is an expression of this, at least for sadhakas who are enthused, who are directed, who are guided to do sadhana, at the same time are prevented from getting stuck in any specific ritual. Another thing that Swamiji had brought out was, Swamiji gave an example of that lady who had received just one sentence from Swamiji, a benedictory sentence. Today is the tomorrow that you are afraid of, that you were afraid of yesterday. And it was very interesting. And that lady, she benefited out of this just one statement. She met Swamiji after so many years, and she said at the ripe age of 80, she told Swamiji, this has guided me, this has helped me through all the vicissitudes of life. And she expressed that she had now gained the strength and the equanimity of mind to face even the inevitable. This is good. This is what I will consider the Abhaya Hasta of Bhuvaneshwari. I believe that as Samvit Sadhakas, we have a lot more to do. We can do less also. Today is the tomorrow that you were afraid of yesterday. Now if that is put across to somebody, today is the tomorrow you were afraid of yesterday, and he says, yep, that's what I'm afraid of. There's something wrong, no? He has taken the sentence literally. Yes, this is the day I was dreading and it has come. Kya kare? So probably we need to go on thinking, understanding how we interpret the Master's messages, Upadesha. But we have received so much, and we are still receiving so much from Swamiji. I am sure we will be able to aspire for something more. We will be able to say, yes, if this is the day, I realize now I need not be frightened. So I have received the Abhaya, and now I want something more. I want the Varada also of the Guru. So this is the way I would like all of us to proceed, especially in the Shibir, etc. We have the Shibir where we will be blessed by Swamiji's Ashirvachanas. We have a few things. One thing is, you'll all be kept busy. This is the Parshuram Kshetra. It is the Tapo Bhumi of Parshurama. After he had donated the whole Prithvi, he realized he had no place to stay, so he asked this land of the Sagara. So it has come from the ocean. So anything that is here, the divine entities, the Nagas, the Devatas, etc., are pujya. They help sadhakas. In such a land, we are doing our Samvit sadhana, spiritual sadhana, buoyed, boosted, given a boost by these psychic beings. Swamiji has, I explained to Swamiji, you will all be kept busy because all that inspiration comes when there is a lot of manthan, and Swamiji said Vimarsha is an integral part of sadhana and I'll have to conduct the Vimarsha. And Swamiji also graciously decided to be present at one of the Vimarsha sessions. And Swamiji is not going to speak, he'll be keenly observing, and I sadly suspect he'll be enjoying the whole thing. But let us make it as interesting, Vimarsha, all the sessions as possible. I have been brought up in Santa Sarovar. Every Chaitra Purnima, I do a Nimajjana with Lord Bhavani Shankara in Shivaganga Sarovara. So we are at this holy place. We are all aware that we are in the Pavitra Angana of Shri Valli Bhuvaneshwari. On behalf of all of you, I pray to her to guide us. I pray to her that she speak to us. We are waiting to hear her in a language that is understandable to us.
Thank you, Swamiji, for the message. Now the time has come for which we have all been waiting eagerly, and I would request Swami Iswarananda Giriji to deliver the discourse in the form of a message to all sadhakas on this New Year's Day. Swamiji.
Nava Varsha Shakti Kalankuram Abhyudhayakaram Samve Sadhakanam Hitapradam Abhyudayakaram Samved Sadhakanam Hitapradam Paschimabditate Punye Bhagavatpadapavite Paschimabdi tate punye Bhagavatpadapavite Mukamba Drishtipushte Mukamba Drishtipushte Mukambika Drishtipushte शिरल्यां सत्रमाचरे मूकम्बिका दृष्टिपुष्टे नवाब्धि सत्रमाचरे नवाब्धि सत्रमाचरे ऐं गुरुभ्यो नमः ह्रीं ऋषिभ्यो नमः श्रीं मातृभ्यो नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मविद्याप्रवर्तकाचार्येभ्यो नमः महादेव महादेव I am utterly grateful to Bhagavati Bhuvaneshwari. She has helped me to keep my word. I gave word to Chitrapur Mutt that I will come here for the new year. It has been a great pleasure to usher in the new year in this very mystic place, reinforced by the Guru Parampara, and particularly suitable for me to declare this year to be the year of the Guru. Gurubhyo Namaha. And I have been telling you, preparing you for this thought. For us, Kala is a Guru. It is a very, very deep, mystical also, mysterious also, mystifying principle of life, time. Nobody has been able to explain it properly, much less the scientists, fumbling, committing blunders, trying to create time machines. Ordinary people consider time to be a terrible thing. They talk about death deleveler. Samvit sadhakas can easily accept this thought that time is not a killer, he is a rectifier. He rectifies your mistakes, he redeems your miseries, he reveals the truth that you are. The revealer, Guru. In all your actions, in all your emotions, in whatever you are in yourself, What is the touch of time coming, asking you, what are you, what are you? Show me. What will you show? Your karma, your bhava, your jnana. All that is being touched by time. Gurubhyo Namaha. Every child, a human child, it may be any child, as soon as it bonds, it's born, it tries to learn, is it not? How does it learn? By observing changes. You have seen the small child, no? The fan, it will go on looking at the fan for hours together, wondering what it is, because it's moving. Something should move to attract it and hold its attention, and it is trying to understand. All movement is for learning. And behind all movement is time. Gurubhyo Namaha. All changes are for learning. Therefore, from that small movement of the parents, those nearby, slowly man grows, wants to observe the stars moving. Slowly, slowly now they are trying to observe the galaxies moving. Vast universe, everything changing. Turned by Kala, Kalayati iti Kala. The scattering of galaxies. How are you reacting to it? That's what in the morning I told you. Are you reacting to it as a child? Or as someone who has come to master it, has come to manipulate it and use all that for fulfilling his own dictatorial desires? How are you reacting to it? That is very important for us to decide when we begin a fresh phase of time, New Year. Gurubhyo Namaha. We have defined the attitude, and all our reactions will flow from that. We will react to it as a Shishya reacts to a teacher. Shishya also is a child. And the child will commit some childish mistakes, no? He has to. So in the worship of time, in trying to do the Guru Upasatti of time also, we have to avoid these childish mistakes. Childish mistakes. I must have told you about a child who insisted upon going to the fair. A big mela was there. Father was going. I will come with you. See, Munna, I cannot take you. Why can't you take me? Because I can't carry you. Why should you carry you? I can walk. But you will soon get tired and say, carry. No, I will not say, I will not say, I will walk. All right. Before they had gone even a small distance, Papa, my legs are aching. please carry me. Already, Papa, you see, I have bought all these things, I am carrying these bags. Carry me on your shoulder. I will sit at the back of your neck. All right, come, climb on my shoulders. I told you, you will do this. The child was very sorry. Sorry, Papa. Then it felt very sad that I am inflicting this. So he says, Papa, can you carry that bag which you are carrying? That much relief I can give him. Oh, he is so angry, the father. He doesn't want to say, if you carry it also, that burden will come on me only. What are you carrying? When I am already carrying you. That is what you do when you try to rectify time or help time. He is doing everything. People pretend to be the Sakha, cooperating with God. I am helping God do good to the world. Can you help God? So when you have Kala Darshana, all this you will learn. Time will teach you, as the Lord taught Arjuna. Remember that glorious experience. Vishwarupa Darshana. Mind you, Arjuna had already some inclination, or you may call it intimation of the divinity that was Krishna. But the main connection was, he is my Sakha. So even after telling Shadimam Tvam Prapannam, when the Lord told this same yoga, I told Surya, Vivaswan. I told Vivaswan, Maname Praha. Arjuna told, Aparo Bhavatab Janmaha, Param Janma Vivasvataha. You were born recently, Vivaswan. He didn't get the full extent of that divinity. He's asking as though he is an ordinary person. You also take time to be an ordinary material which you can cut to pieces, you can throw away like trash. That's very interesting, isn't it? He says, how can you teach Surya? Then the Lord says, yes, I can teach, because I am before everything is. Slowly, slowly, that divine dimension of the Lord, if I can call it dimension, which holds all dimensions. So even when the Lord told, when he manifested as the Ishvara, he asked, can I see that form of Ishvara, who is all things, who is all forms? Vishwarupa, Vishwa means all forms. When he saw it, he was terrified. These are all learning processes. Time does not frighten you. Your lack of understanding frightens you. So first, time has to teach you that you lack this. If in spite of that you cling to it, and that lack will be fulfilled. That is why I say he is a rectifier, he is a redeemer, and he is a reliever. Gurubhyo Namaha. What a beautiful experience it was. Kalosmi. Apparently Lokakshayakrit. Then why are you coming to me? Yes, I want to do some kshaya in you. What is that kshaya? You think you are doing something. I want to destroy that. You won't die, don't be afraid. So in setting his fear aside, what was that fear? Fear was almost that I'm gone, I'm nowhere. I thought I am the principal instrument in the destruction of these asuras, other means, but here I find Kala has already destroyed them. Where am I then? Bhaya Bhita. Understand the Bhaya of Arjuna, very subtle. Where am I? What is my role? How much the mother-in-law gets afraid as soon as the daughter-in-law comes. Externally very sweet. Where am I? So sweetly. Sudurdarshamidam rupam drishtavanasi yanmama devāapyasya rupasya nityam darshanakankshina. Arjuna, this beautiful rupa, very rare, nobody, even the devas don't know it. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham yevam vido Arjuna jñātum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. Go beyond this seeming time dimension. Even seeing this in its totality, very rare. Who can see it? Only the Bhakta can see it. Now this is a great lesson for the so-called scientist, the arrogant scientist, the ignorant scientist. You can't solve the mysteries of time unless you love it. And love is totally negated in science, is it not? Objective observation. Of course, slowly they have come to the stage where they say, by observation you cannot come to the truth of things, because the continuum that holds the things changes even by my trying to observe it. My observation changes it. I can only participate in the change. Whole universe is participatory universe, not observatory. Premaspada Sadhya Swami G converted an observatory into Aranyakshi for me. Aranyakshi. It's not an eye to see Aranya, it is Aranya seeing. Aranya, that is the Akshi. The Aranya that reveals to you the truth. That is Aranyakshi. You have to become one with the Aranya, maybe go beyond the ordinary concept of an Aranya. Oh, see the hymns to the forest in the Vedas. Wow, what a beautiful description. Aranyanim asanshisham. They saw everything as divine manifestation. To see the divine manifestation, bhaktya eva aham. I am known only through bhakti, love. Can you do that? The loving path. That is what has been shown by the gurus. That is what Sambit Sadhana is about. Ananya bhakti. Bhaktya mama bijanati. So time also can teach you in as much as you give your soul to it. Complete Sharanagati, yes, then it will teach you. giving up all your arrogant attitude. That is all, arrogant attitude. Even after knowing that subtle aspect of life manifesting as the universe, still the scientists indulge in measuring it. Lord says, don't try to measure me, love me. In love there is no calculation, there is no measurement. You embrace your friend meeting after so many years, coming from America. You embrace. And then you go on stroking the back, trying to feel what is the texture of the coat he is trying to wear. From a distance I can see it. What is that embrace? Formality, courtesy. There is no measuring, there is no estimation, acceptance. Then only pravishtam cha parantapa, you can enter into time. Not only observe it, not only adore it, become one with it. Then you will know the soul of time. This is Samvit Sadhana. This is what the Vedas say should be a sound human life, sound, sane, scientific human life. Bhadram karnevi shrunuyama devaha bhadram pashyema kshabiryajatraha stirairangaistushtivagam sastanobi vyashema devahitam yadayuho. What more blessing or prayer do you want? You all say it, but you see the secret of it. All your ethics, all your morality, all your artist tendencies, all your intellectual achievements, all this, what is the aim in it? What is the essence of it? Tushtuvan saha tanubihi tushtuvan saha vyashema devahitam. Then the Lord of life will be pleased if we do the stuti of the Lord, praise Him. All this Bhadra Darshana, this Bhadra Abhivyakti, Bhadra Darshana, Bhadra Vachana, Bhadra Karma, all that Bhadrata rests in this, that we praise the Lord. If you do that, life will become a music. That is the theme of the year I want to give all Samvit Sadhakas. Make life music. So I requested the Samvit Sadhaka Gandharvis here to give me that song which you heard. I don't know if you really heard it. Gatra Veena Nada Se Jivana Jhankrita Ananda Bharita Karo. Make music of life. Now you are making noise of life. That's all right. A child born, if it does not cry, you become anxious, is it not? Noise itself is a sign of life, but that's all right. That's not achievement of life. That is not the fullness of life. Turn the noise into music. That needs not only art, soul offering. Otherwise it won't be music. Make music of life. I think I have entered Karnataka Desha, so I am thinking of this thought that came to me in the forest. Make music of life. Karnataka, the cradle of music. They could use music, experiment with it, not only make it an art, but make it a sadhana to achieve the Brahma, Brahmajnana, Brahmananda. I am not aiming at classical music. I am not saying that I engage the whole year in learning Carnatic music. No, I am not meaning that. This is just an example. Drishtanta. Music uplifts. Music is an expression of your joy. In expressing it in that particular way, it comes naturally. I think a small child, it's very happy, it sings some tune, it moves its limbs in some way. It's a dance. Ananda Abhivyakti. And Ananda is the purest form of Atma Abhivyakti. Because it is there inside the Anandamaya Kosha. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya, then that also you transcend. Upasankramati, Shatchakra, Upasankramanatma Gita. Let life be that. Let life be that. Upasankramana. That's real music. We have a firm conviction a human being is made for that. Don't say, I don't have the musical sense. This spiritual music, you have the sense. Otherwise, you won't inherit a human body. Gatra vina nadase. Gatra, your body, is itself a proof that life is meant for making music. We don't wield a veena as a weapon to assault somebody. A music can be made that also. Gatra veena, veena of all musical instruments. Why? Very sophisticated. Most developed perhaps, I don't know, I am not a musician, they will be able to tell you. Because it has the facility to express the subtler levels of music and allow those subtle changes to come. And those changes can be initiated only by very strict discipline and long drawn austerity. Veena. You can just take a drum and go on beating it. You can't do that to your veena. You will allow me to relate a very ancient story of the veena. This blessed land has produced veena and vainikas. This is the land of veena, nowhere you find it. Other instruments are there. Vajrakirti was a very famous Samvit master who realized through music, he used music as his sadhana, did tapasya in the Himalayas. Before he cast away the body, he said, I will create a supreme veena. In the violin also there is some name, no, who created the best violins. You will know it. Made by him, a few violins are there, they sell for lakhs of rupees. So this Vainika created a veena out of long tapas. Beautiful. And then he presented it to the king of Panchala, who was his disciple, who was himself a Vainika. He learned from Vajrakirti. Panchala Raja used to play on a divine music, Gambhir Nada coming out of it. His son did it, but then slowly his grandson's son, they didn't know how to play it. But such a sacred thing and given so lovingly by the father, they kept it. They used to do puja, particularly either puja day or Dashara, something like that. It was preserved there. Nobody could play that veena. It became famous or notorious as Asadhya veena. So the king of Panchala at one time was lamenting, see, we are keeping it, we don't know. I just want to know, what were those divine tunes that used to emanate from the strings created by Vajrakirti? I don't have any Vidwan who can let me hear those. Then somebody told, my lord, one Vainika has come to your city. He is a very austere person. Siddha Avaduta Avasada has come. We hear that he is a great Vainika, but he won't play. He has given up playing in the public. But we feel you should call him, honor him, coax him into playing this. He did that, invited him. Avasada came. Then slowly when the king told, I have the veena of Vajrakirti, eyes lighted up, Avasada. You have Vajrakirti's veena? Can I see it? Oh, yes, yes. I am anxious to show that you bring it. So, big, long wooden box, specially made, dragged by 10 people. They brought it. He said, give it, can I have it? Can I touch it? We can't give it because we can't lift it at all. Avasada went. He did namaskara to it, touched it, took it, kept it on his lap elegantly. You don't need a brute force. Call it yoga, call it siddhi. He kept and he was shedding tears. I am keeping Vajrakirti's veena on my lap. The king slowly told, Swami, can you play? If you go on sitting, keeping it on the lap, what is it to us? Play? Play Vajrakirti's veena? Yes, Swami, please. The veena is demanding it. For almost a century, nobody has played it. Nobody has played it. Let me try. So he put his hands bent upon it, did namaskara, namaskara, namaskara. He didn't get up at all. Somebody said, is he collapsed or what? Then touched him. He was shedding tears. Then he took it. Wonderful vibrations. Slowly, slowly, then began to sing. What ecstasy it was to all of them. Never have they heard such sound, such music, deep intonations. Then when he finished, he again bent there and offered himself, became silent. Somebody told the king wants to honor you. The king honored him, shawl and all usual thing. He said, Swami, can I ask something? How is it that you played upon it and none of the Vidwans could play? What did you do? Rajan, I don't know. I offered myself to the Veena. I invoked Vajrakirti. I went back to those Devadaru forests in which he lived, where he roamed about and searched for the particular tree which will enable him to carve this Veena out of it. I was hearing to the breeze blowing through the Devadaru trees. And this wood he got from there. It had imbibed all that music of the wind and the music of the forest, the notes of the elephants, the notes of the tiger's roar, and the rubbing of the deer. All that is there in that wood. I experienced all that. That's all coming from that Veena. And then, the almost superhuman strings that he made, the fire he lighted, the metals that he melted, out of which he drew this. They are all there in the soul of that Veena. All that tapasya he did, I could hear the crackling of that fire and the melting of that metal. That is all. So I came to the fullness of the Veena, and the Veena started singing. The Veena started singing. I was not playing it. Can you play upon God? Gatra Veena Nadase. Please, I don't have the time to elaborate upon that. I don't even know where I have and when I have to stop. Continue. This body of yours is much more precious than that Asadhya Veena. Think of the astounding forces which have shaped this. It has all the potentials of, in one word, Brahma Vidya. That is the human body. So the rishis saw the humans, all human beings, as Brahmanas. Parikshalokan karmachitan brahmano nirvedamayat. This is how you should use this Veena. Brahmana. There is no jati vachana there, because it is an adhikara for vairagya. Can you restrict vairagya to a class of people? Everyone should do loka pariksha, achieve vairagya, become Brahmana, Brahma Jignasu, and real Brahmana, Brahma Janati iti Brahmana. So this is a potential inlaid in every human being. Can you think of a more universal yoga, universal vision of life? Human being. So go to the root, go to the moola, urdhvamulam, go to it. You will get the capacity to make music out of this Veena. You will get the capacity. Matra Guru Bhakti se alambana Bhavatantri vadana sunipuna bana gatra Veena nadase. All that you need is Matra Guru Bhakti. Ke alambana, have the alambana of Guru Bhakti. Guru who made this Veena. Call it time, call it Bhuvaneshwari, call it Dakshinamurti. Vatamola Nivasi. Have bhakti for that Guru. Gurubhyo Namaha. Every ear that comes to you, a human being, will be justified, will be fully used, properly propitiated, and lead you to fulfillment. Drashtum pravishtum cha parantapa. Bhavatantri. These Bhavatantris have been made. Shatrinshat Kala Malini who made this. Yes, all Bhava you should have. Bhava she won't give you. The potential is there. Bhakti you should do. Love cannot be forced, imposed, dictated or imitated, can it be? So catch hold of this essence that is called love, Anbe Shivam. Then you will make music out of life. That is all that music. So the last level of enlightenment according to Bhagavad Gita, when you achieve that, what is the proof of that? Sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. When you get sarva bhava, not just one bhava, complete bhava, total bhava, in which all bhavas are there. Sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. The last word assures you, be a Bharata, everything will be possible. Just be a Bharata. I end with this note. Make life music must come naturally to a Bharata. Bharata. If you are Bharata, then the Bhaswara come to you. Bhaswara be propitiated. Bhaskara. He will give you the light. In that Bha you will be Rata, you will exult. Produce music. This country is Bharata. It is still there. It is still there. We don't count time through just years or centuries or not even by millenniums. We count them by manvantaras. Manvantara. Now don't ask me what is a manvantara. There are 14 manos presiding over the human culture. Vaivasvata manvantare ashtavinshaditame in the Sankalpa Yudhu, which is Vaivasvata manvantara. Unfortunately, we have lost track of all this which has happened here, or happening also. Jambudvipe, Bharatavarshe, Bharatakande. What is Jambudvipa? Do you know? What is Jambudvipa? Sattadvipa Vasundara, 7 dvipas. These masters of Bharata, they defined, and still we are following it. We have lost track of them. Asia is Jambudvipa. Plakshadvipa is Europe. Shalmali Dvipa, totally gone. Atlantis. Before the Atlantis disappeared, all these were recorded, and we still have those records. Kushadvipa, Africa. Kraunchadvipa, North America. Shakadvipa, South America. Pushkaradvipa, Antarctica. So you must keep track of what Bharata is. Then you will be a true Bharata, and then you will make music of life. So I just want to add this one thought which our acharyas in Prachina Charitra Parichaya they give. Itihasottamadasmad jayante kavibuddhayah navina rashtra nirmanam sanskrutehe prasarastata. The spread of Sanskriti, the construction of a new India, new Nirmana of Rashtra, this is possible through a Kavibuddhi, Krantadarshi, an intellect which intuits and transcends the periods of time. Krantadarshi Buddhi. How will it come? Itihasa Uttama Uttamad Asmad Jayate Kavibuddhaya. Itihasa will give you the Kavibuddhi. This is how it happened. So this Avasadar Siddha knew the Itihasa of Vajrakirtis Asadhyavina. So he could play. He could be Tanmaya with it. Do you know the Itihasa of your Bharatiya Sharira? Your Bharatiya Sanskriti? You should know. Then Samvit Sadhana will come to you as naturally as music comes to you. Take care of this. Someone told very beautifully, with time and art, with time and art, the mulberry leaf becomes satin. The mulberry leaf becomes satin. Explaining it, time gives us the silkworm and the leaf. Who gives it? Time gives. Time gives us the silkworm and the leaf, but man's art waves the fabric out of silk cocoons. Time and art. Same applies to the tapestry of life. Same applies to the tapestry of life. Time and art. Time is there. Art is Samvit Sadhana. That art is there, Bharata. So be Bharata. Acquire this art of Samvit Sadhana. May this tapestry of life become so sacred that Vasudeva will wear it. Vasanat Vasudevasya Vasitam Bhuvanatrim. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you very much, Swamiji, for the wonderful discourse, wherein you have given messages, various messages to sadhakas. A couple of them that I could, I'm sure, follow in life is bringing music in life as a sadhana and have bhakti in your guru to reach one's goal in life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of today's program. The booklet which was released by Swami G, please note, is available at the publication counter. And now sadhakas who would like to offer Phalasamarpan can come to the stage in line, and the volunteers should help to form the proper queue. I would request all volunteers to be around and see that the proper order is maintained in getting the sadhakas up the stage in a queue. They can come from one side and go from this, come from this side.
Gurucharanamati karunam anavaratam सतगुरु मिले मोरे सारे दुख बिसरे, अंतर के पट खुल गयो रे। सतगुरु मिले मोरे सारे दुख बिसरे, अंतर के पट खुल गयो रे। सत भक्ति की ज्योत जगी घट भीतर, भक्ति की ज्योत जगी घट भीतर, कोटि कर्म सब जल गयो रे। कोटि कर्म सब जल गयो रे। सतगुरु मिले मोरे सारे दुख बिसरे, अंतर के पट खुल गयो रे। बिन दीपक मोरे भय प्रकाशा, तिमिर कहाँ जाने नस गयो रे। बिन दीपक मोरे भय प्रकाशा, तिमिर कहाँ जाने नस गयो रे। त्रिवेणी सी धार बहत मन में है, त्रिवेणी सी धार बहत मन में है। अष्ट कमल दल खिल गयो रे, अष्ट कमल दल खिल गयो रे। सतगुरु मिले मोरे सारे दुख बिसरे, अंतर के पट खुल गयो रे। कोटि भानु मन भया प्रकाशा, और ही रंग बदल गयो रे। कोटि भानु मन भया प्रकाशा, और ही रंग बदल गयो रे। कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो। नूर से नूर जो मिल गयो रे, नूर से नूर जो मिल गयो रे। सतगुरु मिले मोरे सारे दुख बिसरे,
महादेव 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 शंकर 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 परम पुरुष शंकर पार्वतीश शंकर परम पुरुष शंकर पार्वतीश शंकर प्रणत पाश कृत विनाश महादेव शंकर प्रणत पाश कृत विनाश महादेव शंकर महादेव 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 शंकर महादेव 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 शंकर विषमनयन शंकर उमारमण शंकर विषमनयन शंकर उमारमण शंकर विश्वभरण काल हरण महादेव शंकर विश्वभरण